Okay, I am an actual moron. So basically, what happened was I recorded the Radical Red finale and noticed, hey wait, I have audio turned off on my recording, and I just saved. So yeah, basically you're gonna be just hearing a commentary of this. Hopefully it works. Yep. Okay. So yeah. Basically, my idea for this was just Sand Team with a Rock Grenade. I forgot Garchimp got its speed stat buffed when it's Mega'd, so yeah. Lorelai's scary. She has either a Hail Team or a Rain Team, and it's your job to beat both with a single team. I did actually do testing afterwards to see if it can beat the Rain Team, and it very well can with the right moves, but yeah. I do actually get really lucky with Blizzard misses in this fight, but well, I I'm not gonna hate it, cause yeah, that actually does end up screwing me because I do really want both Arachnid and Tyranitar down on the next turn, but that doesn't happen. So yeah, I have to I have to just figure out what to do because I want to send in both PJ Boy and Diggy here to sweep, but didn't get that opportunity. At this point, Araquanid is basically just pressing buttons. He wasn't meant to be there at that point. I sent in PJ Boy at this point is like a Hail Mary against the Rotom just to kill it because I realized it can burn my whole team. I needed to get back my stats. But yeah, now I get to show off why Excadrill and Sandforce Garchomp are very scary in doubles. Cause I just have them both click Earthquake here, and yeah, yeah, that just killed both. And now this thing is actually still scary because its ability is Slush Rush when it gets Mega Form, meaning and its speed was buffed up to 45, meaning it can and will outspeed things. But of course, I took that. Next up is Bruno, who I hadn't actually done the testing against, so I decided to do that in this recording. The only part that was really tested was does he have taunt? Like, well, no, that was Agatha I'm thinking of. This battle was basically just does he have, what does he start with? I kind of forgot he has second team, so the test battle would be useless going into the second one, but, you know. No, I did do a test battle for this off camera. This was one that I did. But, yeah, basically, I go for that. I get webs up against this team, which is very good, and you will see why very later on. Araquanid living on 3, giving Urshifu tons of chip here. Like an idiot, I decided to go Hippowdon here to just soak Surging Strikes. Really, it was between him and Tyranitar, though, and I thought Tyranitar might have a use later. Looking back, I really should have just went Tyranitar here, because he doesn't have anything good against the Fighting Elite Four. But, live and learn. Yeah, but... And now we get to see why I call PJ Boy the MVP of this team. Now we get to see why. Count how many Bolt Beaks I get. 1. 2. Yeah, basically, he sweeps, a decent chunk of Bruno's team by just clicking Bolt Beak repeatedly. And there's really nothing Bruno can do. And I'm pretty sure this was even a roll, so... I'm pretty sure Zacian could have died. But yeah, I still have Garchomp and Diggy in the back, so... There I was, just checking sand turns, because I did actually go and get a Smooth Rock for Hip. Yeah. If I would have done this again, I probably would have replaced Araquanid with something else that was good in sand, like either a Volcarona or a Torn T or something like that. But, honestly, Araquanid did come into really nice play a lot of time because his weaknesses were very vastly different from the rest of my teams. You may notice that. Oh, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. You may notice that after every Elite Four, your team just gets entirely healed. At this point, I decided Iron Man was only gonna count if I white out. since it has to be 4 in a row and all that. So, yeah. That's why teammates come back to life, because, frankly, doing this all on one team is kind of impossible, in my opinion, without getting stupidly lucky. And you still have to have a good team, so, yeah. Agatha here I test because I knew the Infernape from last battle other team had taunt, but so here I was just testing, does it have taunt? Yes. Alright, let's click a different button, I guess. Now yeah, Agatha's team is actually scary. I try and go for webs, but I forget. So I was like, alright, just click liquidation. And yeah, Mimikyu gets set up, but Hippowdon. Mimikyu needs like +3 to break Hippowdon. +4 to actually, be a sweeper against it. But yeah, here's something I wish I didn't do. I burn a lot of sand turns. And I mean a lot of sand turns. Like an idiot. Yeah, going back, I wouldn't burn this many sand turns on the simple freaking Mimikyu, but now I decided to start clicking Whirlwind and, dig out whatever I can. Yeah, Gengar comes out. I decided to switch into Tyranitar because I understand that thing is special bulky. Especially if you give it an Assault Vest, but, I didn't. I gave it leftovers for the recovery factor, and yeah, I just go for Crunch here. Looking back, Earthquake would have been better yet again, but it works. Because yeah, he immediately gets murdered by Marshadow. As I'm trying to figure out what do I want to do. Because I wanted to save one sand setup mon. So I just like, okay, T-Tar dies. Even if it's Drain Punch, yeah. And I figured, well, Bolt Beak would kill, but I forgot Shadow Sneak, so I should... Like, I probably should have wisened up and actually gone for, Dragon Claw, but... Yeah, Drakezolt did take out a very key threat, though, in Marshadow, so... Appreciated. And now Hippowdon comes back in. As hippo-y as ever. At this point, I start whirlwinding. I hit Aegislash, decide to Earthquake it, and it's physical Aegislash, so yeah, nothing it can really do. Then Dragapult comes out. I figure it's probably special Dragapult, and yeah, now it's just Excadrill clicks Earthquake twice. Here I was deciding Iron Head or Earthquake, which one, because yeah. I mean, I knew I basically wanted that one, but I really didn't want to mess it up because of that. I clicked Earthquake and was surprised by the OHKO. So yeah. But there's still 2 more battles, and these ones are the scary ones. First of all, Lance. Lance's team is incredibly good. It's actually surprisingly varied as well. He starts out with the Garchomp, which I know for a fact doesn't run taunt, so I'm just like, okay, webs. Good to have that in case, something dumb happens. I go into Hippowdon now to set rocks, and, well, I'm surprised by how much that did, and it's like, oh, okay. And then just go into PJ Boy, and I click buttons for a bit. Lance sacks multiple Pokemon off to this, including his Dragapult, which he thinks outspeeds, and his Dracozolt, which he thinks outspeeds. And finally, he hits it with Melmetal. Looking back, Earthquake probably would have done more damage, but nah. He wasn't going to OHKO either way. And then you just go into Garchomp, and yeah, Mega Garchomp under Sand is actually very scary a lot of times, just because Sand Force plus an already astronomical attack is pretty strong. And now, yeah, Primal Dialga. What's so special about this thing? Yeah, it takes 50% less from super effective hits. Meaning, yeah, this thing sponges hits for days. From non-dedicated Pokemon for killing it. And now his Mega, which my team actually looks like it'll lose to. Because, Earthquake, the Excadrill, and the T-Tar, and then just outrage the Mega Garchomp, but I don't think the AI actually has. Oh yeah, if I had one more sand turn there, I would have killed it with Excadrill, but yeah. Now this was actually really lucky that Mega Garchomp did live. But yeah, 10. Weak ass fucking metal. Gonna beat his ass. I make a save here in case I need to, revert to it for a test battle. Just like after the test battle, figuring out what it does. But then I realized if I can figure out what his lead is, I can probably set a tempo that he can't come back from. So yeah, I give him Focus Sash just to figure out his lead. And yeah, it's a Crocodile. Now, I just had to find out, but yeah, it has Taunt. I figure, well, might as well still try. Because, like, my team can come back from not having webs. You know? Togekiss. Here I go into T-Tar to soak it. This is the test battle for the champion team, by the way. It's the same either way. I'm pretty sure it only has one variant, but yeah, he goes into Primal Groudon, which my team does not like. No, it does not. Because basically, yeah, Primal Groudon kills my entire team easily. Now, yeah, here I'm just going for killing it. I'll be happy if I get past it. And yeah, I get burned, but still get the kill. And then Togekiss comes back out. I figure saving one Sand Setter is better for later. For just, getting it back up again. But yeah. You may be wondering, well, what's so difficult about this team? It's pretty hard, but don't worry. The end game is what makes it so hard. First of all, he has a Darkrai that has a Sash, so getting Rocks up is very nice for that, but even though I get to move Dark Hole, which is just basically a move with a chance to sleep, we both go into our Megas. Yeah, no matter what, he runs Mega Blastoise on the champion team. And it slaps. It has Shell Smash. Fear it. And yeah, now you may say, well, you have Sandrush Excadrill up. What can win? Well, I'll show you. Yeah, an Imposter Ditto. The impossible speed tie. Now yeah, there I just rewound to see what I could do differently, but there really wasn't. It was set in the beginning of the battle, so I close VBA and reopen it for, attempts. For the actual attempt now. And now that I know he has Taunt on that Crocodile, I figure I'm not going to go for webs. I'm just going to go straight for killing Crocodile here. Like, I was thinking, how do I do it? Because, like, even with Intimidate, like, I don't get close with Liquidation. But then I realized I have a Choice Band. And then I remember the Bandit Araquanid strats. And I'm just like, you know what? That's a way for this team to go out in a blaze of glory. Because Bandit Araquanid didn't do his job. Let's run it. So yeah, I decided to run, Choice Band. And, by the fact that this is a finale and all that, yeah, you should know I won. This is all being recorded in post, by the way. Because I am an absolute dunce. Yeah, here I attempt to go for Leech Life, but then I remember, wait, I'm banded. Here I just sack Rockman thinking, he's too slow at this point to get webs off, so I'm not going to even try. Now here's where I get slightly angry in the original recording, and I wish I had it. I was like, oh, God, if I hit 5, I'm just restarting. And I hit 5 easily. I hit 9 flinches. Basically what I'm trying to do here is set up Tyranitar so that I can just murder Primal Groudon. Because that thing is scary. And it gets rid of my weather. Like, if I can get that thing off the field in one turn cleanly, I'm happy. And yeah, he goes into Primal Groudon after I get 2 DDs, probably because I'm faster. I go for a third, which I think is overkill, but frankly, I just wanted this thing dead. And yeah, he goes into Mega Blastoise. I figure Crunch, because I have nothing to lose here. And hey, what do you know? Here he goes into Darkrai. Earthquake, it sashed Darkrai as we saw. It gets a nasty plot, but I figure, well, I still have Hippowdon to just easily, stealth rock. Might as well get those dank rocks up. Oh, that failed, but I got sand anyway, so it's like, whatever, no loss. Now here I go into Garchomp, and then I remember, wait, no, Togekiss, fuck, abort mission. And yeah, but basically, I basically set it up at this point so that Ditto has to come out now, and no matter what move it chooses, it loses. I'm gonna quickly rewind the footage so you could see moves. Yeah, basically, there's no combination moves that kills both Garchomp and Excadrill. Along with this. So, yeah, he's basically screwed. He went for Dragon Claw, so I went into Excadrill, and yeah, it's over. Excadrill kills by a big margin. So, yeah, there's still like 9 minutes left in the recording, because, like, at this point, I just went to full thoughts mode. Comparing it to Kaizo Emerald and stuff like that, like, Kaizo Emerald does things the lazy way in difficulty, just restricting you. This team looks so dumb, by the way, with the Rockrunnit on it, but it worked. Yeah, but Kaizo Emerald as a difficulty ROM hack fails to me because it doesn't do it in an engaging way. It does it in the inconvenient way, where everything's made tedious. It's not even difficult. Well, it is difficult. But it's difficult because of how limited you are. You don't get setup moves at all. Several key, newly buffed Pokemon like Dusclops, Sableye, Wailord, you can't get them till the post game. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not with Wailord, but like with most of them. This is a post game gripe, but every legend in that game has either Explosion or Roar. So, good luck catching them. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just kind of vibing now, just thinking like, man, there's optional content I didn't do, like the Machamp, like the like JoJo meme fight, the Mudkip fight. I don't want to fight a full rain team a lot of times, and then yeah, Araquanid did its work. Like I was at this point, it's like who was like the MVP of my team. I eventually came on like Dracozolt because he just cleaned Bruno's team. He had key kills on the other ones. Like, he did a lot. Garchomp didn't hit as hard as I thought it would, but that's mostly just because I'm not running Adamant. I'm running Jolly instead for speed. Yeah. But yeah, just Bolt Beat go Burr. Whoever gave him Sand Rush, dear God. But at this point, I'm like moving my mouse and stuff, which, yeah. I usually try and keep it in one place in there, but whatever. Just whatever. Oh yeah, no, this is me reading like the tier, the like changes and stuff like that. Like, wow, Garchomp really did keep its speed, huh? For less defense. Shrug. Yeah, yeah. Supercell, you made a great hack though. Genuinely, it's like A plus tier, really close to S tier. So, good job. I know you're never gonna watch this, but it's worth saying. But yeah, uh, yeah, that's basically it for the commentary. At this point, I'll just let you, I guess, watch me run around. Actually, I'm gonna skip to this section. The section where I go over all the deaths. Yeah, Sus was the first death that was sad. Same with Leo, but like, none, I guess Sneckins, but like, none of them really hurt that bad until Mushi. Mushi died because of my mistake. Which sucked because Spore. And then Shrum. I know it's like misspelled Shrum. Which, lovely, but yeah, he died because of a mistake on my end. Buggy died because I had no switch-ins. Barbara and Death were both and Scuffed. All three of them were brought in for one fight, but they did massive things in that one fight. I have to thank them. Sluggy died because of my ADC. Magnezone hurt because it was a Destiny bond. Shuppet, Audrey died because of a stupid mistake. I forgot how Accelerated Nightmare died. Dusclops and Florges were both in situations where I needed someone to take a hit in Blaine's fight, and they were just the ones I found least useful overall. So yeah. Oh no, I think Flora just died in Team Rocket, but yeah. Point stands. Same with Sharpay. He died because I needed someone to take a hit in that fight with the two, admins in a row. Honestly, that fight was fun though, as much as I dislike it sometimes. Lapras died and Claire because of a damage roll. Not much to say there. Yeah, really not much to say for me. Just damage roll be like that. Dragapult died because I was hoping it would have like maybe a little less speed investment on that Salamence for, a Dragon Dance set. I was very wrong. And then Luzmin died because I was an actual moron. Luzmin died because I was an actual moron in Victory Road. And as for who lived, yeah, we actually got those through. We actually got Sectonia surprisingly far distance for it being a beginning game bug. Imposter, Ditto, and Torn were both for different scenarios. Torn was just all around, and then, well, Ditto was just for that Zacian. Forte was just, and you may have saw, but I asked Miro named Forte just for general shenanigans. Like, it had spikes, web, spore, and rocks. But yeah, at this point, I save and stop the recording and head out. Peace, y'all, and thanks for watching.